of us who are privileged to govern and lead the universities are here today to be engaged and constructive participants, maybe even provoked a little bit. That's okay. We heard that from the governor. One outcome that may come from the discussions at this historic gathering is that trustees across the state realize that they are not operating in a vacuum, that there's a sincere interest in hearing from the experiences of others, and from this align our goals and priorities across the state.
Out of all 15 public universities in Michigan, Grand Valley is the second lowest state appropriation per student, yet it's the second highest when it comes to performance funding measurements. Could you provide me with some insight as to why our funding doesn't match our performance numbers?
Sure, it's history.
Okay.
If you go back in time, a lot of these decisions weren't necessarily based on metrics.
Okay.
To be open with you, there's a lot of politics that went on for decades.
Yeah.
And also Grand Valley's a younger institution, so literally it wasn't part of the process for as long as other places.
Okay.
So if you go back in history, these were established there. So what we've been trying to do is to say, let's not make it political anymore.
Okay.
Let's actually make it based on merit. And so for the very reason you're able to mention how well Grand Valley is doing on metrics, it actually creates a reward mechanism now to say, how do we start rewarding schools as we give new funding or incremental funding now based on merit?
Then we talked about what's the value of the degree. It's the same discussion we need to do with the legislature, is let's explain the value proposition better. Because they want to see a better outcome for the citizens in their district and the state. And if we can show the value equation, it happens, folks. It's the best way to do it. But one thing is, you have to do it together. And you have to recognize your diversity is a positive power. But you need to come and speak with one voice. You can delineate different needs, but don't get into a disagreement among yourselves. Come together. And I'm happy to help make that happen.